Alright, we're going to work on 2610. And it is called Star and Cross. Alright, I don't want the red, white, and blue one. That one's a no. So now they're into these. And, here we go. Oh, I think I'm going to go with this one because it's already started to open. So we're going to go with that one. And see what we can do. Man, this stuff is hard to open. Alright. Man, I need to take that garbage out. Alright. Let's see what we can do about opening this. Alright, where's the opening? That is. Alright, let's look at the pretty colors. Oh yeah, those are pretty. These two are the same.
And could there be 33 million angels on earth? Well, some people think that we believe there's a devil underneath every rock. Well, tonight we're here to tell you the rock, that might be a devil too. So get ready, because it all begins right now, because we're now
live. David, you almost said it, man.
I'm with you, man. Live. Come on, I can't hold it back. We're live. Come on now.
There's a lot of people in the chat saying it too. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. We're excited to do this broadcast because, you know, we've been facing some weird stuff over the last few years. There's no doubt about it.
Alrighty, all these right here have 4, and they match. These has 1, and one of different colors. So, and then these have 2, and 2. So, let's see how we're going to do this. We need 1 color to go in the middle. So we're going to use these for the 1 color that goes in the middle. Alright, and then we have to have 4 that are just blocks themselves. So I think we'll go with it'll take more than 2 of these. So what we'll do is we'll use this as the middle blocks, and then we'll play with this to go around it. And I'm also going to have to come up with a solid to work with it. Alright, let's play with the ones that we want to do. I want to do this one and this one. That makes let's see. Let's go with this one. And let's look at this. It's 2, 4, 6 blocks, I do believe. Okay. So let's go. These are going to go on 1 pile over here, and then that way I can keep up with what I'm doing. Alright, and then we're going to put these in a pile over here, and if I need them, then we'll come back to them. But if not, it could be another quilt. Alright, now with these, let's see what we can do about trying to line them up. Gotta probably turn that on. Line it up. There we go. Because I want them even down here at the end. Come on, don't do that. Alright. Let's work with these first to make the middle of it. Line them up. Now I know these are 2.5 inches. Alright, we're gonna go and we're gonna cut that down. Now, this will make 4 blocks right here. And there's 2. And then that one. Alright, we're going to set these over here because I think that we have 8 here. And I think that will be good enough to start with what we want. Alright, now we're going to start with 1. And I've got a problem here. Let me fix it. Alright. Let's grab our next 4. And we're going to line them up. Alright, our next one, let's cut these tips off because we don't want them. I like playing with these. I'm going to tell you, I really don't like buying them. Alright, then we're going to make these right here. Those would be, what, 2 and 2. Alright. So we're going to make these, let's see, 4 inches. Okay. And I hope I'm doing it right. 4 inches. Alright, let's see if we can't work on 2 blocks at a time. And then that way, we might be able to survive this thing a little bit. Alright, let me get this one and we'll stick it right here. Now this one right here, I'm going to do the same thing to it. Cut my tips off and get rid of them. And then I'm going to want to cut them 4. It's supposed to be in, I believe it was supposed to be cut. Yeah, they're supposed to be cut. Let's just go ahead and cut it. And I'll bring back that other one and I'll cut it down. Even though I think it'd be easier to do it the other way. We'll try it both ways. How about that? We'll try it both ways. Alright. We're going to line these 2 up. Like that. Maybe. Maybe, baby. And we're going to see which one we like the best. Alright. So now we got that. Alright. Now, I want these to go on the opposite. And these to go on the opposite. So now, the blue will go up here. And the pink will go down here. Yeah, look at the way that this hits and the way this hits. This is acting like it's not long enough, and it's not going to be. So we need to change these. I did not add right, and it's my fault. Alright. I hope I have enough to finish it. But blame it on me. I'm the one that did it. And what did I do with my... Yeah, see? Alright. We'll throw that in there. And I need 2 more. I should have known. But no! It'll be okay. I am not brain savvy or whatever you want to call it. Got no brain. There we go. Come on. There we go. Alright. Now, we have these. And we do not want to use any more of these. Let's put them over here. Now, right here are the ones I want to use to make the inside. So now I want to grab another one. And we want to cut the tips off of them.
Everything from an incursion of possible aliens to weird 7-foot giants in Peru.
So, with the top one, we're going to use the this color. Okay, wait a minute. It goes right here and right here. Right here and right here.
Crazy stuff going down all over the world. So we're going to talk about it and see why this is a possibility and see if there's something that we missed, a possible secret incursion that maybe not be so secret, but a lot of people do not know about it. So we're going to talk about that tonight.
Alright, there's just 2 blocks, and now we're going to give it a sew down when we come back. Alright, I'm going to take the first one and we're going to start sewing it down.
Tonight what we're going to be discussing is not a light matter, and it's not, and you know, it's a fun subject, but at the same time there's a real relevance and a reality behind what we're going to be talking about, a reality that can't be ignored and it can't be unseen once you see it. So we're going to be discussing that. Is there anything else you want to say, David, before we get started?
Let's roll.
All right, so we're going to start out with the scriptures, and we're going to read that because really everything that we want to discuss tonight, we need to be able to find in Scripture this happening, because if we can't find it in Scripture, there's a good chance that it probably didn't happen. And I know that there's a lot of people that would say, well, the Bible doesn't have everything. I tend to disagree, mostly, especially when it comes to ancient things. When it comes to the narrative of the world that we live in, I believe that everything is in there, and it's very accurate. Not only does it line up with what we can see in the world ourselves, but it lines up with ancient texts that tell the similar story, if not the same story. So our first thing we're going to read tonight is Revelation 12:1-4. And this is a prophetic revelation, but also believe that this is something that actually happened. And it says, now a great sign appeared in the heaven.
All right, there's our block. I think it looks good. Got not right on the line here. But you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I got way over here. And yeah, we need to kind of like, I think it'll be okay. All right, I'm going to make a bunch of them up, and then we'll be back. All right, now I am cutting them down to 9.5 by 9.5. Now what I'm doing is I'm Xing my middle block, and I'm trimming around the outside of it.
A woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and on her head a garland of 12 stars. Then, being with child, she cried out in labor and in pain to give birth. And another sign appeared in the heaven. Behold, a great fiery red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 diadems on his head. His tail drew 1/3 of the stars of heaven, and threw them to the earth.
So now, I have that one. Now, I need one more block. So, well, I thought I'd go with this one.
And the dragon stood before the woman, who was ready to give birth, to devour her child as soon as it was born. And it's interesting here, it talks about this dragon, and it gives him the 7 heads, 10 horns, which is the same vision that Daniel saw, the same vision that John the Revelator saw when it came to the beast system. But it's describing this beast as a red dragon, which we know to be Satan. And it talks about in verse 4 how 1/3 of the stars of heaven were drawn with him. Now, to get an idea of what more about this, we're going to read a couple more verses. In Revelation 12:9, it says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil, and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So we have another verse backing up the idea that these angels were cast into the earth that we're living in. Now, there's some people that say, well, it means they're inside the earth, or they're maybe not on the earth, and that could be a possibility, and we're going to talk a little bit about that here in a minute. But to give you an idea of how many angels that was, so first off, the number 1/3, in percentage wise, that's 33.33%. And I'm going to read this verse here.
All right, let's take a look at it. All right, I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is the way that I want to do it. Let's pick you up there. There you go. All right, now you see it. I gotta go get the dog. All right, these are the ones that I did not cut up. And there's 2 of them over here, or yeah, 4 of them over here, I wish there wouldn't. But they all come out different length, and I don't understand it. I used the same, like these. And these right here are the ones that I used for the middle block. And it came out even a little bit longer than this one did. And these are the ones that I used for the block. Look there, even these are different. I believe these right here are the ones, yeah, there are 4 of these. That's the reason why it did that, the way that it did. Alright, so, now, what I want to do is I'm going to push all that up, and I'm going to line these back up, and I'm going to take and level these right here out. And why did you do that? Oh, come on. That's crazy. Alright. Now, let's go here and see if we can't. There's the balls. Well, right there. Alright, let's see what we can do about putting them in the middle of these. And let me kind of like, there we go. Oh, we got, these are here together. I wonder, yeah, let's go up with them. Probably too many of them. If you want to get right with it. Okay. Nah, buddy. I'm only going to use 2 of these. I'm not going to like that. Alright, let's take this one and move it down. And let's see. No, it would be this one up here. There we go. Now, we got that. Now, let's see what we got here. Let's see. Okay, here's this one. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to take longer than these. Let's see what my next line is. Alright, we have these. Oh, you're okay, Miss Prissy Butt. There we go. That one will go. She just wants to be held. And then here we go with that one. Alright. So now, we have this right here. We need to sew down. Well, I didn't know this. They changed where my PayPal is. So here we go. We want to go right here. Still yet right there. Alright, and then if you look, right here is PayPal. I think it's crazy the way that they did not say, you know, they just do things. But there it is.